What's up, Pisces? Happy December. This is Michelle. I'm coming at you with your monthly tarot reading, general reading, and I'm going to kind of do a different style, so let me know what you think. It's gonna be a little bit more oriented around what you've been manifesting, and we're gonna kind of see where you are, what needs to be released, what needs to be enhanced, and what the outcome will be within the next 6 to 12 months. I wanted to do something a little different for December, since it's kind of, you know, it's a good time to reflect and really evaluate where we've been from the beginning of the year till now. I also just want to thank you so much for the love, all your likes, your shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. This is, again, something that's being called in me to, to pursue and to start as an offering. And any feedback, any support that you give just really motivates and enhances, how I can serve you with the information and knowledge that I have. I'm not your average tarot reader, so I have all this other background expertise that I'd love to, offer with you, and through this means and this medium of the esoteric practices. So please email me, let me know if there's anything, more specific you'd want to know about. My background is in behavioral health, mental health, addictions, eating disorders, mind-body medicine, Ayurveda, yoga therapy, mindfulness-based practices, and I owned a treatment center, an integrative treatment center, and I also infuse Reiki and energy work and shamanic work. So please use me however you feel like would be beneficial to you. And the more I get of one certain way that you guys would like for me to approach things, I'll just follow it, because this is not for me, it's for you all. So let's jump in. I'm gonna use the deck has already been shuffled, the Rider-Waite deck. I am a Pisces moon, 29 degrees, so I've been really feeling this. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces, for December 2018. It's been a long year for you guys. A lot has transpired. Wow, okay. So where are you now in relation to your goal? You have the Star card. So you are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, like maybe what it is I truly want is possible. We have that Jupiterian energy, which Pisces, you guys are ruled by. So there's a lot more hope this month, and a lot of recognition that you've changed and you're not quite there. So be careful with the tendency for us to kind of go into that victim state or that overwhelm and like forget it, it's too much, and not finish things that we start. We want to just take a breath, acknowledge that we've gotten here through weathering the storm, and that we know what we're doing now. It's important that you start to increase that self-esteem and that confidence within what it is that's calling. You are the most connected psychically, so this can be strange at times where there's a lot of Piscean energy, because we can kind of get stuck in that 5-dimensional world, which I feel most at home in, to be honest. But there is that 3-dimensional world as well that we need to integrate, the gifts that you have into the world in a 3D form. So you guys are starting to figure that part out. How are you in relationship with your goal? Let's see. Let's see how you are in relationship to what you've been manifesting. Let's see, December 2018 for Pisces. Okay. The Fool card. So you're feeling more hopeful. You're starting to recognize that this is a path of faith. This is a path of free spirit. This is a path that doesn't really involve equations and profit and loss sheets. This is something that's a lot more intuitive, and you're looking at it from that perspective. What you need to release is heartbreak. So there's, you know, whether it's a betrayal, whether it was you know, an ending of a relationship, an ending of a friendship, you know, a loss or some pain related to career, related to choices or things that happened that were out of your control that left you feeling, you know, bitter and heartbroken. That needs to go. That won't serve the movement forward any longer. You can't have 2 major arcana cards and then expect this heartbreak to you know, be able to move forward with you in the Star and the Fool card. It's gonna have to leave, and this is a part of how we're integrating into that more spiritual self, that more divine law, you know, versus more of that physical law that you know, that's important, but you're learning to operate more from this place of trusting the flow, being that fish, just flowing in that water. And in order to do that and to keep moving forward, we need to let go of pain. What do I need to grow? So you got the 3 of Wands, which is really great. So the 3 of Wands to me is, you know, it is actually receiving the manifestation. So to me, what that's saying is what you need to grow is accepting in what you've already manifested and allowing it to come in, not grabbing at it, but allowing that manifestation. Receiving is what you're learning to grow, instead of, you know, looking for it, trying to make it happen. It's now just about like looking out and seeing, wow, I'm here. You know, you're like, you're at the mountaintop, you see the town that you're looking down on, and you're like, I made this crazy voyage, I made it. What steps can you take? So you got the 5 of Swords for that. So for me, what that means is being cautious. So being that Fool, but also understanding that you learned some lessons with this you know, this 3 of Swords. You learned how to navigate, you know, situations where people weren't as honest and authentic and, you know, good natured as you were hoping or as you thought. Or this may also be something that is within yourself. That, no, that's not my sense. Sorry, that's not my sense. I'm trying to keep it as general as possible, but that's just not what I'm feeling. My sense is what steps you can take is to protect yourself, to be free, but also know what your tools are, know what your know that there's going to be people that are going to have challenges with the way you're approaching this goal that you're manifesting, and you want to protect yourself with your words. You want to be cautious with your words. You also want to use your words, set those boundaries with people that are not aligning or seeing your vision, because it's not going to be a vision. A lot of people are gonna, you know, the majority of people are not gonna understand why you're doing what you're doing until afterwards. And then they'll be like, damn, okay. They'll be like, wow, I didn't really realize, I didn't know you had it in you. I didn't think you were, you know, gonna finish that or complete that. Listen, you guys, it's already been manifested. It's already been manifested. What lessons will you need to master? Ace of Pentacles. So starting, you know, what you're going to need to master is rooting yourself in. Really, we are so flowing. The energy of Pisces is such a flowing, beautiful, mutable energy. And The pentacle energy this is great. This is actually reminds me of the lesson I received when I was at the beach the other day, at this beautiful beach where all these rocks, these just beautiful cove, like corals, rocks just like landed on the beach. And as I was standing there, and it's right into the waves, I was sitting there with the waves, standing there by the waves crashing in and out and in and out, and it was that recognition of, I must be the rock amidst the water. I must root strongly while being able to be flowing as well, but not lose track of my inherent values. And those values are related to whatever it is you're manifesting. So this is important. It is an important time for Pisces, and you guys, money is coming in as well, because Ace of Pentacles, and then you have the next card you received was the Nine of Pentacles. Just checking my time here. Okay. The lesson you will need to master is how to root, how to start this flow of income, how to start this flow of foundation, this seed that doesn't waver, right? And this is great, because if you can learn this, then what you might experience in the next 6 to 12 months, which will be between summer and next December, you got the Nine of Pentacles. So abundance, feeling very solid, feeling very strong in oneself, feeling very capable, very beautiful, very attractive, and very financially abundant, but also just abundant in nature and joy and love and harmony and peace, knowing that relationship and connection to source, and using that as the catalyst of how you live your life. And from there forward, this newfound confidence, this newfound aura of, I am beautiful, I'm a badass, I am capable, I am strong, and I don't pay attention to nonsense, is what will be manifesting for you guys. This is a great reading, Pisces. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and a beautiful December into the new year. And thank you again so much for all of your support and wisdom and feedback. All right, yay!